Free legal aid to an accused person. The right to legal representation is one of the fundamental principles of a fair criminal justice system. An accused person facing a criminal trial may not always possess sufficient financial resources to engage an advocate for his defense. In order to ensure equality before law and prevent denial of justice due to poverty, the law provides for free legal aid at the expense of the state. Free legal aid means the provision of legal assistance by the state to an accused person who is unable to afford the service of a lawyer. It is intended to ensure that every person receives a fair opportunity to defend himself irrespective of his economic condition. The right to free legal aid is regarded as an essential component of a fair trial and forms an integral part of the constitutional guarantee of life and personal liberty. Legal provision. The provisions relating to free legal aid are contained in section 431 of the BNSS 2023, which is corresponding to section 304 of the CRPC 1973. The constitutional foundation of free legal aid is found in Article 21 of the Constitution of India, which guarantees protection of life and personal liberty. Article 39A of the Constitution of India is for equal justice and free legal aid. Object of free legal aid. The main objectives of providing free legal aid are to ensure a fair trial, to protect the rights of poor and indigent accused persons, to secure equal access to justice, to prevent discrimination based on economic status, to uphold the principles of natural justice. Provision under Section 431 of the BNSS 2023, assignment of advocate at state expense. Under Section 431(1) of the BNSS 2023, where a trial or appeal is pending before a court, the accused is not represented by an advocate and the court is satisfied that the accused does not possess sufficient means to engage an advocate. The court shall assign an advocate for the defense of the accused at the expense of the state. The use of the word shall makes the provision mandatory and reflects the importance attached to legal representation in criminal proceedings. Rules by the High Court. The power of High Court to frame rules. Under Section 431(2) of BNSS 2023, the High Court may, with the previous approval of the state government, frame rules regarding section of advocates, the mode and manner of selecting advocates to provide legal aid to accused persons, facilities to be provided, the facilities and assistance to be provided by courts to advocates appointed for legal aid, fees payable to advocates, the remuneration and fees payable by the government to such advocates, other matters, any other matter necessary for carrying out the purposes of free legal aid, extension to other courts, application to other courts according to section 431(3) of the BNSS 2023, the state government may, by notification, direct that the provisions relating to free legal aid shall also apply to specified classes of trials before other courts in the state. Thus, the benefit of free legal aid is not confined only to sessions courts and may be extended to other criminal courts as well. Constitutional basis of free legal aid. Article 21 of the COI. The Supreme Court has repeatedly held that a fair trial is impossible without adequate Legal representation. Therefore, free legal aid has been recognized as an essential component of the right to life and personal liberty guaranteed under Article 21. Article 39A of the Constitution of India. Article 39A directs the state to ensure that opportunities for securing justice are not denied to any citizen by reasons of economic or other disabilities and to provide free legal aid where necessary. Case law. Hussain Ara Khatun versus State of Bihar 1979. The Supreme Court held that free legal aid is a fundamental right implicit in Article 21 of the Constitution of India. The state is under a constitutional obligation to provide legal assistance to indigent accused persons. Khatri 2 versus State of Bihar 1981. The Supreme Court ruled that the state is bound to provide free legal services to an accused who cannot afford a lawyer, and this obligation arises from the very first appearance of the accused before the magistrate. Sukhdas versus Union Territory of Arunachal Pradesh 1986. The Supreme Court held that failure to provide free legal aid to an indigent accused may vitiate the trial because it violates the constitutional guarantee of a fair procedure under Article 21. Importance or significance. Free legal aid plays a vital role in the criminal justice system because it ensures equality before law, it protects the right of economically weaker persons, it guarantees a fair trial, it prevents miscarriage of justice, it strengthens public confidence in the judicial system. It gives practical effect to Article 21 and Article 39A of the Constitution. Without legal aid, many accused persons would be unable to defend themselves effectively, resulting in serious injustice. Conclusion. Free legal aid under Section 431 of the BNSS 2023 is an important safeguard for ensuring a fair trial. It obligates the court to provide legal representation at state expense to accused persons who are unable to engage an advocate due to financial constraints supported by Article 21 and Article 39A of the Constitution of India. The provision promotes equal access to justice and protects the rights of the poor and disadvantaged sections of society.